Picture this, March 4th, 2024. Our serene lunar neighbor is unexpectedly struck by an unidentified rocket booster. A routine surveillance mission had its tranquility shattered as the drama unfolded in the vast expanse of space. The Moon, our closest celestial partner, marred by an unwelcome visitor from Earth. In the blink of an eye, the stark, silent lunar landscape was disrupted, leaving a new scar on its ancient surface. The occurrence, as unusual as it was, catapulted the world into a state of bewilderment. A wave of questions washed over the global community. How did this happen? What was that rocket booster doing in lunar orbit? And most importantly, to whom did this rogue piece of technology belong? News of the lunar collision spread like wildfire, igniting a flurry of speculation and debate. The public, captivated by the mystery, eagerly followed the unfolding saga. Social media platforms were abuzz with theories, some plausible, others veering into the realm of science fiction. Yet, amidst the conjecture, one question loomed larger than the rest. Whose rocket booster was it? In the immediate aftermath of the incident, scientists and space agencies worldwide sprung into action. They were tasked with a cosmic detective mission. Their goal? To unravel the mystery of the unidentified rocket booster. This was no easy feat. Space, as we know, is vast and filled with countless pieces of man-made debris. Sifting through this celestial junkyard to find the origins of one particular piece of metal was like finding a needle in a haystack. Space agencies turned to their most sophisticated tracking systems, using the finest tools at their disposal to piece together the puzzle. The world watched on, anxious yet fascinated, as the enigma of the rogue rocket booster unfolded. As the world watched in wonder and worry, the detective work began. Who owned this rogue rocket booster, and why did it crash into the Moon? In the world of space exploration, nothing escapes the keen eyes of astronomers and space agencies. These celestial detectives, armed with high-tech telescopes, advanced algorithms, and a healthy dose of curiosity, began their investigation into the origins of the rogue rocket booster that crashed into the Moon on March 4th, 2022. The first step was to determine the trajectory of the object. This involved painstakingly analyzing the path of the debris from its initial detection to its final lunar resting place. By reverse engineering this trajectory, they could trace the booster's path back in time, creating a roadmap of its journey through space. Simultaneously, a worldwide network of astronomers and scientists began sifting through records of past space missions. They were looking for a mission that had launched a rocket booster of similar size and shape, and that matched the calculated trajectory. The task was daunting, akin to finding a needle in a haystack, but the global space community was up to the challenge. Through this meticulous detective work, one mission began to stand out. The Chinese Chang'e 5T1 mission. Launched in 2014, the mission had sent a test vehicle around the Moon and back to Earth. The rocket booster used in this mission matched the characteristics of the lunar crasher. However, there was a twist in the tale. The Chinese authorities denied that the crashed booster was theirs, suggesting that the object might have been from another mission. But the international space community, armed with their scientific evidence, stood firm. The scientific methods used in this investigation were astounding. The collaboration between international agencies was a testament to the shared commitment to understanding our cosmos. The tracing of the rocket booster back to the Chang'e 5T1 mission was a triumph of science, determination, and global cooperation. Despite official denials, the evidence was clear, but this revelation only led to more questions. Now, the cosmic whodunit had evolved into a cosmic what now? The mystery of the rogue rocket booster had opened up a Pandora's box of legal, environmental, and ethical questions, but that's a story for another scene. Space, it turns out, is not a lawless frontier. It's easy to imagine the cosmos as a place of boundless freedom, but in reality, our activities among the stars are subject to a complex web of international laws and treaties. The most significant among these is the Outer Space Treaty of 1967. This international agreement, ratified by over 100 nations, declares that space is the province of all mankind and that all nations have the right to explore it. In essence, it takes the concept of the high seas and applies it to the cosmos. But what happens when something goes wrong, like an unclaimed rocket booster crashing into the Moon? Here's where things get tricky. The Outer Space Treaty does state that nations are liable for damage caused by their space objects, but it's less clear on how to determine responsibility when the source of the debris is disputed. This legal grey area can lead to finger-pointing and potential conflict, as we've seen with the incident of March 4th, 2022. Additionally, the treaty doesn't explicitly address the issue of space debris. As we continue to send more objects into space, the risk of collisions increases, creating a potential minefield for future missions. This problem is only expected to grow, and yet there's no comprehensive legal framework to manage it. So, what can we do? Some experts suggest it's time for a new space treaty, one that can address the realities of the 21st century. Others argue for more national laws and regulations, or for the creation of an international body to oversee space activities. In the end, the solution may require a combination of all these approaches. As we venture further into space, our laws must evolve with us. But the question remains, are we prepared for the challenges ahead? Our journey to the stars carries a heavy price. This statement isn't just metaphorical. The environmental impact of space exploration is very real, and the growing threat of space debris is a concern we can't afford to ignore. Every rocket launch, every satellite deployed, every mission to the Moon or Mars leaves a trail. Not just in our imagination, but in our atmosphere and beyond. Rocket propellants release harmful gases into the Earth's atmosphere, contributing to ozone layer depletion and climate change. The manufacturing processes of spacecraft also have a significant carbon footprint. But the impact isn't just limited to our home planet. Space, once considered an infinite expanse, is becoming crowded. Over 60 years of space exploration have left a staggering amount of space debris orbiting Earth. From defunct satellites to spent rocket stages, from tiny paint flecks to fragments from collisions, this cloud of high-speed debris poses a serious threat. This space junk, traveling at speeds up to 17,500 miles per hour, can damage or destroy operational satellites, potentially disrupting crucial services like weather forecasting, navigation, and telecommunications. Even worse, a cascade effect known as Kessler syndrome could render near-Earth space unusable for generations. The need for sustainable practices in space travel is clear. Various solutions are in the works, from designing spacecraft for longevity and end-of-life disposal to developing technologies for active debris removal. International cooperation is key, as space is a shared resource. Addressing the environmental impact and the threat of space debris is not just about preserving our access to space. It's about acknowledging that our actions have consequences, even in the seemingly boundless void of the cosmos. It's about realizing that we have a responsibility not just to ourselves, but to future generations. We must strive to explore, to reach for the stars, but we must do so with care, respect, and foresight. The cosmos is our final frontier, but it is not an unlimited resource. Let's ensure that our journey into space remains a testament to human ingenuity and aspiration, not a legacy of recklessness and waste. As we stand on the cusp of a new era in space exploration, we must take a moment to reflect. The cosmos, an infinite expanse of wonder and mystery, has always sparked our curiosity and fueled our dreams. As we venture deeper into the unknown, it's important to remember that space isn't just a frontier for exploration, but a shared resource that belongs to all of humanity. In the future, we could see an unprecedented level of cooperation between nations as we work together to unlock the secrets of the universe. As the International Space Station has shown us, collaboration can lead to extraordinary achievements. But cooperation isn't just about scientific progress. It's also about ensuring the safety and sustainability of space exploration. The potential for conflict arises when we consider the growing amount of space debris, the unregulated exploration, and the race for resources. As we've seen with the lunar collision of 2022, the consequences of unchecked activity in space can be far-reaching and unpredictable. Therefore, it's essential that we establish clear guidelines for space exploration. This doesn't just mean creating laws and regulations, it also involves fostering a culture of respect and responsibility. We must prioritize the long-term sustainability of space over short-term gains. We also need to think about the potential for innovation. As we push the boundaries of technology, we can find new ways to explore the cosmos, from advanced propulsion systems to AI-driven spacecraft. These advances could revolutionize our understanding of the universe and our place within it. But at the heart of it all, we must remember our collective responsibility towards peaceful exploration. Space isn't a battlefield or a dumping ground. It's a realm of discovery and wonder that has the potential to unite us like never before. As we gaze into the stars, we must remember that the future of space exploration is in our hands. It's a future filled with potential, but also fraught with challenges. We invite you to share your thoughts on the future of space exploration. How do we navigate the challenges of expanding into the cosmos? Join the conversation in the comments below.